greatest coaster in the world? Is it the insane hypercoaster Carnage? Is it Steel Vengeance? Some people might even say the Beast. And although I haven't ridden any of those coasters, I can safely say that at my home park I have one of the best coasters ever. Montu. Okay, one of the best coasters in the world is kind of extra, but man is this thing awesome. It doesn't have very impressive stats. A length of 3,983 feet, 150 foot height, a 128 foot first drop, 60 miles per hour in speed, 7 inversions, a first drop angle of 50 degrees, a duration of exactly 3 minutes, and pulls a max G-force of 3.8 Gs. And yeah, 7 inversions is a lot, but other than that, it's just standard B&M stats. But it has a lot of power, and the intensity of this ride just never stops. Somehow it managed to be smooth, unlike another coaster I know, Kumba. Let's go through the layout. It starts with the first drop, a small dip out of the station. Then it goes up the deafening chain lift. Once you get to the top, you do a small pre-drop. This makes the real drop even crazier, especially in the back. Then you go down the real drop. And I always said that this is one of my favorite drops. You just fling over the edge and start plummeting towards the ground. I went on this with my friend once at night, and I guess there was a problem with the chain because we just got launched off of it, and I seriously thought my feet were going to get ripped off. In the best way possible, of course, but yeah. Anyways, once you reach the bottom, you rise back up into a vertical loop. This loop is tight, but also gives pretty decent hang time, and hang time on an inverted coaster is to die for. Once you finish the loop, you go into your first trench. Technically, this one's a tunnel, but still. Then you head back up into an element. This element is pretty decent, and I do receive some floater airtime at the top on good rides. However, I receive even better floater airtime on the following element, the legendary 0G roll. This is fast, whippy, and full of airtime all in one element. It is godly. And if you thought that was awesome, then prepare for straight track. Oh, and then one of the most intense moments on a coaster. But, did you see that straight track? So cool. But, yeah. The batwing is easily the best part of the ride. It is so intense, and again, feels like it's trying to tear you in half. After this insane element, you get a small breather on the mid-course brake run. Then you drop off the trims, and then you head into your next inversion. Yet another loop. This one is much smaller and more intense and delivers more positive G-force. And then a turn. Then another turn. And then another turn. And then out of nowhere, corkscrew. And then one more incredible turn before you reach the final brakes. And that is what an incredible coaster looks like. This ride is smooth, intense, and so much fun. But how does it stack up to other coasters? Well, at the park, it's my number 1. In my overall rankings, it's number 3, only behind Mako and Manta. In the world, don't ask me, man, my coaster count's like 20. But I can tell you that this is a 10 out of 10 coaster and a must ride in Florida.